Welcome to another Good Ride review. In this video, we'll be talking about the Tindar Wick from Überleben. This Tindar Wick comes in a nifty little box, and it's a pretty simple tool, but very useful. It's a paraffin wax infused rope that can last up to an hour. It's basically the equivalent of having a lighter on hand, but it is in this rope form, and then it comes with this little metal. You can either use it to hold the wick, you know, if you're gonna light something, so you don't have to put your fingers in there, or you can take this off and also use it as a little bellow for your stove to stoke your fire. So this weighs a little less than 1 ounce, so it really isn't too much to take along. It's pretty compact. You could use it in this little box, which takes up a tiny bit of space, and carrying it in this box will help keep it dry as well. So this Tindar Wick sells for $14, and you could also get the 3-pack refill for $12. So I use this with their Hexa fire starter right here. And it's pretty easy to use. You just have to like flare out the end so there's a little bit more to catch. So once you have a little bit more fibers going on in the end, it catches honestly pretty fast. It stays lit even if there's a little bit of breeze out. It does blow out sometimes, but for the most part it stays a lot better than a match, and honestly a lot better than a lighter. And it's gonna make it a little bit more simple to light a fire, to catch the tinder on fire as well. So I use this to light the fire for their stove, but you know, would be good for anything else that you just wanna light on fire. But it's a cool little set to have along with the fire starter, because using it with this is waterproof, which a lighter is not, and you still get an hour length of burn time with this, so plenty of burn time to light a fire or do whatever you need to do. And then this 3-inch little aluminum sleeve can double as a bellow as well, so you can blow on the fire to stoke it up. Not a super heavy addition to add to your adventure kit if you're looking to have a reliable fire source. But yeah, it's pretty easy. You just kind of flare up the sides here, give it a little bit more fibers at the end, and then throw a few sparks, and it lights up pretty nice. And there's even a little breeze here. You can see it blowing, but still has a flame. And it burns pretty slow. Stays lit for quite a while. And if you want to put it out, I've just been using this to kind of tap it out. So I found this works pretty well with, you know, lighting the fire. It stays lit for a long time, so it makes it pretty easy to light some tinder and make sure that you have that continuous flame so that it actually catches. A lot more efficient than using matches, and a lot more efficient than using a lighter as well, because then your hand doesn't have to be down here. You can be a little bit further away and your hand doesn't get super hot. And the lighter gets really hot too if you're holding the flame. So this is a great little addition. I actually quite like it. So a great thing to have. It works really well with this fire starter, because if it's rainy, you know, and your lighter's wet or it's raining out, this will still throw a spark regardless. And then this, it's not going to blow out as easy as a match. You don't have to have the lighter just constantly pushed down and burning your thumb. And plus, it's pretty fun to use too. So it's a look at the Tindar Wick and Bellow Kit. We tested this with their stove and their Hexa fire starter, and you can find all of those complete reviews at thegoodride.com.